YouTube, we're back with the next installment in our Splitgate Create a Map series. In this video, we're going to be going over ramps, stairs, and how to make spiral staircases. I was working on a creative map of my own. I kind of ran into the problem where I wanted a curved ramp, and I realized that really wasn't an option. I was going to have to improvise. Remember, if this video helped you in a similar situation, be sure to hit the like button. If you want to make sure you're always caught up on our Splitgate Create a Map series, or whatever else we have going on the channel, hit the subscribe button. It helps our channel grow. All right, let's get into it. So you can see I've got the three options for you laid out right here. Got our basic ramp, got our basic staircase, we have our basic spiral staircase. Now ramps we've gone over on the channel before, so I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time. We'll go into our objects menu in the build menu, grab a ramp. I use the 4x2x4s typically. We'll go ahead and we'll drop it down. We will duplicate it. Pop that in right where we want it. Got a pretty even ramp. You can move up and down. Now I will say, if you're just going straight up and down, I think you can get away with using ramps just fine. But if you want something that looks a little bit nicer, we move to the staircase. So what we'll do is we'll bring up our build menu, go into objects, blocks, go down to floors. I like to use the 4x2s. Pull out a 4x2, set it down on the ground. We'll duplicate it. We will set the second one right on top. Get a little bit closer so we can make some adjustments. Go over to our tools, movement. Now I've moved the movement snap down to 1. Just makes it a little bit more precise when we're adjusting things. And back a little bit, get more of a step. And then if you don't sync the floor into each other, I think it does get a little bit bumpy when you're going up the stairs. That's entirely up to you, but I like to just sync them down just a hair. That's how we'll do this one. Go ahead and duplicate it. Next piece over, drop it down. Same thing. Pull up our movement menu. Just make sure this is set at 1 if you want those precise movements. Over, in, back. In a little bit, back. Out of this menu, let it go. You can see we've got a nice little staircase. Not too bumpy. If you're just going to be using these to go up, again, I really don't think it matters much if you use a ramp versus a staircase. I think it's probably easier to use a ramp in that situation. This is a little bit more tedious. If you want to do a curved or a spiral staircase, you're going to have to go with stairs. The way we do that is we'll hop over to the build menu. It starts out just the same way stairs do, where we will go blocks, floors. We'll use the 2x4. And drop this down to the ground. Duplicate it. Pop this right on top of it. Closer so we can see it while we change it. Go over to tools, movement. Just tap this into place. Put in, and now it looks like we've got the stairs. Now, this is going to be at like 90. I recommend you bump it down to 5. Just makes it, again, a little bit more precise. You can go a little bit more, a little bit less with it. And then all we're going to do is rotate the Y, okay? So since we have the example one is going left, we'll take this one to the right. Just go up 5, and then what we can do is just tap this over a little bit. Keep it lined up. Let it go. Duplicate it. Bring the next piece over. Drop it in. Just kind of repeat this process, making sure it's right where we want it. Just over. And you can play with it a little bit and see what you like. But again, that'll be the start of a nice spiral staircase for us. Guys, thank you for watching. We will see you in the next one.